Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture, and the curls are, we're going to put it back here. They're everywhere today. You never know what you're going to get. Curls, scoop, fun, and hugs. We start off with a hug. So, did you guys have a great weekend? I'm always sad when summer comes to an end. You know, we're heading into a Labor Day weekend. I was in the store the other day and there was Halloween stuff everywhere. And everywhere I turned, I was like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it, for Halloween. I love the fall. I do appreciate fall weather, but I'm just not a winter person. But I don't know. I always get just a little bit sad as summer closes. I hope you all had a great weekend. We got curls, we got scoop. Serena Williams. You got to pick up the new edition of Time magazine. She's gracing the cover. When you think about her incredible career in tennis, she won her first U.S. Open. She was a teenager. She was 17 years old back in 1999. 23 Grand Slams. She wants to take this time to focus on her family, maybe expanding her family, but she has announced her retirement. She's also featured in the new Vogue magazine, but Time magazine did a wonderful spread. Last night, MTV Video Music Awards. Nicki Minaj was the big honoree last night, and she said something that really stuck with me. She gave props to so many people, but she mentioned Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson. Had Michael Jackson lived, he would have been 64 today. She says, I wish people understood what they were going through. And they were going through a lot. But when you think of the biggest pop stars in history, music stars. Wait, I just finished watching the Elvis movie. That movie was so long. It was almost 3 hours. Well, it took me 3 days to watch it because I said I'm going to have to piece watch it. He struggled with addiction. Whitney Houston struggled with addiction. Michael Jackson struggled with a lot of stuff. And you think about, but they're the biggest stars in the world, and they're so talented. And when she said that, it really struck a nerve because I don't think that people think about when you reach that level. She got the Video Vanguard Award. She performed a medley. Other highlights was Lizzo, who had a very interesting weekend. Her outfit was amazing. Her outfit pre-show was even more amazing. But she let everybody know she's winning, and Lizzo is. She went through a lot. Comedian Ari Spears decided to speak on her weight, her appearance, saying she had a pretty face, but she still looked like that poop emoji. And he got on her about being heavy. Fat shaming is never good. And there are health complications to being heavier. But a skinny person can have health complications if you basically do not take care of yourself. He came down on her, and he probably wishes, why did I open my mouth about Lizzo? Because they tore him up. You see, with Ari Spears, okay, so I got this thing. You ever see people and they just look dirty all the time? Like, I don't care what they do. It's like, ugh, you still look dirty. He just has this dirty look about him. And it's like, dude, you look dirty. He's pudgy himself. So it's like, are you doing this? You can go viral and talk about Lizzo because she's hot right now. Not saying that he did not bring up good things. You talk about health. But skinny people can go through things. And Aries, you need to probably go to the doctor yourself because you're a little chunky. Then you always look dirty. I don't know what that is. But see, somebody is laughing right now because they know someone too. And it's like, damn, you look dirty all the time. You just look dirty to me all the time. But Lizzo spoke out. She says, I'm winning. One of the biggest complaints about award shows like the MTV Video Music Awards, they say if you show up, you're going to get an award because Jack Harlow's song First Class won for like song or summer song, a summer song of the year. They say, how you been Beyonce? You know the Beehive was mad. Break My Soul did not come out until 6 weeks into summer. It's still kind of, still kind of new. First Class has been around for a while. But if Beyonce had showed up last night, they would have given it to her. But they said it's the type of show, if you show up or you perform, you'll win something. Bad Bunny, they had him beaming in from Yankee Stadium where he did his performance. But the MTV, I still don't know the ratings yet. I'll talk about that tomorrow. Streaming now on Netflix, Me Time, Kevin Hart, Mark Wahlberg, and Regina Hall. It's about Kevin Hart, who plays a dad who is happy being like a stay-at-home dad. He's domesticated. He put the wildness of his life behind him. But here comes his best friend, Mark Wahlberg, who is celebrating a major birthday. So he wants a major party with major wildness. And that's the premise. And Regina Hall plays his wife. But Me Time looks very funny. Streaming now on Netflix. Movie lovers, this Saturday, all across the country, you go to an AMC, Regal Theater, most movie theaters, you will only pay $2. It's National Cinema Day. In order to lure people back in, they're only going to charge people $3. And we're talking about the big blockbusters, everything from Top Gun. What else is in theaters? Beast. They're bringing back Spider-Man, No Way Home, the fun version, because they've had these fun scenes to it. $3, which is not a bad deal, because you know my saying, you can't take people who are greedy with you to the movies if you treat, because the popcorn and the soda alone is going to cost you. And if you have a person who wants to eat all day, like my brother, you got to be real careful. We went to see Top Gun, and I heard him start up with what he wanted. I said, Butch, you can get three things, and one of them is your beverage. Stop. You ain't bring no money. Stop. You ain't eating all this food in the movie theater. Like when you go to what are they here on the East Coast, they call them like the movie taverns where you eat and reclining chairs and whatnot. Auntie advice, if the person is greedy, and it could be a family member that's greedy, you got to slow them down, because they'll order everything, and the next thing you know, your bill is $150, and you'll be sitting there like, what did I just buy? But this Saturday, $3, everybody, $3 at the movies. Big congratulations, Colin Kaepernick. He and his girlfriend Nessa are the proud parents of a baby boy. They kept it really quiet. Colin, boy, he took a knee. I don't think that move will be understood for many years to come. He's been banned from the NFL. They're saying, he's not banned. Well, how come nobody wants to put him on the damn team? At this point, he's getting too old. I hope maybe he can get like a coaching job or something, but they have paid him money. They don't want him back in the NFL, but he's a proud parent of a baby boy. Tank is being sued. Tank, what's going on? It's copyright infringement, a case from years ago. Apparently he never paid his lawyers, and they want $265,000 plus interest. This is going to be a pretty hefty bill. Hope Tank clears that up. Weird Al Yankovic. In the 80s, he was known for his curly hair, his accordion, and he would do these song parodies like Jeopardy. That was my favorite one. There was this song, Greg. It'll come to me after, but he did this song called Jeopardy. Weird Al Yankovic does a song, I Lost on Jeopardy. Madonna, Like a Virgin, he did Like a Surgeon. Michael Jackson's Beat It. Well, Weird Al Yankovic had Eat It on Roku. It's going to start streaming November the 4th. It's going to go into his life, how he came up with the song parodies, comedy, and his celebrity love affairs, which made me think this. I said, ooh, who was Weird Al sleeping with? Yeah, Weird Al. Weird Al was out here in these streets. But that's going to start streaming on Roku. Tiffany Haddish and Usher. Over the weekend, Usher's got his Las Vegas engagement, and she has made comments that she like Usher, and she don't care about no disease that can't be cured. Because they say Usher got the herpes. And I love Usher, so I don't say that mean, but those lawsuits, Tiffany was grinding on him. And it was like, it was hot. It was like, okay, Tiffany. Okay, Usher. I know his girlfriend could not have been happy. Because it was intense. And it was trending. Usher and Tiffany, y'all be careful. Y'all be careful out here with all that grinding on each other. Megan Thee Stallion is coming to the Marvel family. She's going to be playing a character on She-Hulk, Attorney. It's on Disney Plus. It's a woman, you know, much like the Hulk back in the day. Bill Bixby played the Hulk. Whenever he would get mad, he would turn green into the Hulk. Well, she's She-Hulk attorney by day, but if you make her mad, she's gonna turn green. Megan Thee Stallion is coming to the Marvel family playing one of the characters. Actress Anna Lathan, soon to be seen in The Best Man, the final chapter, streaming on Peacock, December 22nd. Her directorial debut is a movie called On the Come Up. It's going to be coming to Paramount Plus September 23rd with Method Man, with Divine Joy Robinson, or Divine Joy Randolph. She's from Philly. I'm going to get that name right. Divine Joy Randolph. It's about a 16-year-old girl whose father was a MC legend, killed by gun violence. She comes out, she's a very gifted rapper, but she goes viral for the wrong reasons. On the Come Up, it starts streaming, it looks really good, and it's the directorial debut of actress Sanaa Lathan. You guys had a lot of comments over the weekend. Dionne Warwick coming to CNN and my stories. This week, I am having an event in Philadelphia, Party in the Park, Dell Music Center. This is the year that I'm celebrating my 40th anniversary in radio. The actual anniversary date is January 23rd, 24th. But I don't like celebrating the winter. I said we're going to do everything in the summertime. It has been a tremendous 40 years. There won't be another 40. But as I look back, I'm not retiring. People be like, when you retiring? And I'll be looking like, I got bills. I'm not retiring anytime soon. Plus, I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun with what I'm doing. And radio is my life. I did not start this video vlogging until after I had my stroke. This was not my dream. And this shows you how God works. This wasn't a dream. Radio, which is the straw that stirs everything in my life, that was the dream. And it has really been an amazing ride. I've played country music. I've played pop music, which is why I love like 80s, like Duran Duran and Pat Benatar and all that. Soul music, hip hop. I tell you a funny story. I played pop music and country music for so long that when I got to a station where I could finally play, what did we call it back then? Rap, hip hop. I was just so excited to play LL Cool J and the Beastie Boys and Run DMC. And I had that horrible interview with the Beastie Boys and Run DMC because they wouldn't calm down. That was like such a moment, but I went through so many other paths to get to that. I wound up playing country music. Love country music, especially the greats, Patsy Cline and Willie Nelson and George Strait, and just playing different. I think I love Elvis because I used to do an Elvis hour when I first started. No, when I was a teenager, just 18 years old. I was like, I gotta do the Elvis hour. But I had to learn and I had to grow. Just learning music, and it took me a while. It took me years to get to playing maybe the music I grew up with or liked. And when I came here to DAS, my boss, with oldies, all right, there's they call it black oldies or white oldies, and I used to love the Supremes, and he would get on me, like, because I love pop music, and I still really do, but it's different when you go to the urban side. All of this is going to be in my book, all of this. But if you're looking to get into a career in broadcasting, Do not be afraid to tackle on something that you may not be used to. You can learn and you can grow. And this is what this 40-year adventure has been. And on Saturday, I'm going to be celebrating, marking 40 years, living the dream and doing what I love. Get a job that you love. I'm telling you, get a job that you love. It'll take you through life. It'll take you through hardships if you love it. Because if you will hate it, you'll do what they call now quiet quitting. You'll do just enough not to get fired. Quiet quitting is funny, but it's actually something that people do, and we talked about it on my podcast. All week I'll be sharing stories and stuff like that, but I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for joining me. Give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.